First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Watch left. He's stopped right there. He's stopped right there. 4 down. 4 down. Check. Mike 28. Mike 28. Come to my world.
Right to the air is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. Yeah. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Wanna quit?
43 is the mic. Hey, let's get off. Hey. Let's get off the field, D. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43.
A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State. It's J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yep, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8.
All day. Mike 6. Hey, 31.
They run again with Hunt. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
36. Check.
3rd and 2, Watson. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
They run for it with Hunt. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
43 is the mic. All day, dog. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Go ahead.
Rabbit. 43 is the mic.
Jackson.
Guys, stay in situation. Let's go.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
43 is the mic, boy. 42.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep.
43 is the mic. 43. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 43 is the mic.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Watch the out.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Mike 18. Hey, come on, Alert. Rush in.
Hey, 24.
He's checking.
Hey, 55.
Crash. He's coming. Double up.
24.
Double up.
After the interception, here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd in a couple. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Check 4.
Hey, 31.
Watch the twist.
Hey, alert.
He's checking crash.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Hey, alert.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And my goodness, they're now first quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
43 is the mic.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
43 is the mic. You remember me? You remember me?
Change it.
Let's go, baby.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Quick that, quick that. Go, go. 43 is the mic. Watch the pass.
Hey, middle.
Mike's 43.
Don't get nervous.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Drake.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Alert 3, alert 3.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Yo.
Hey, 31.
99. Check
54. Hey, 59.
Check 3.
Hey, 59. Hey, line up.
Now it's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Browns at 11-2 now. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
59. 55.
Cooper, the man in motion right.
Hey, we got to snap.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's first and 10.
Let's bring it.
54.
Switch gears.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hey, alert 3.
On second and 1, Watson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Check hot route.
59. Hey, 59.
Hey, check Mike.
Hey, alert.
6. Let's go,
Hey,
defense.
24.
Man up, D.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, 28 yards. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hey, 54. 59.
From the 45 on second down, Watson, and he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
On third down, here's Hunt. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
What is that? 18.
I smell fear in that offense.
Hey, 55. 59.
Say,
Alert.
Hatchet. Check 26.
26.
Switch it.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. He's got room at the 30. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 107 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run with Hunt, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. York able to send this one through. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Hey, no timeout.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Wide, get wide.
54.
Mike 6. Come off the ball hard. Check.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Check, check, check. Watch twitch.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Rolling to his right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
You got nothing.
Hey, 54.
Check.
Hey, 59, 59.
24. Check 24.
Hey, 54.
Switch.
Now Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Johnson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's third and goal.
Watch QB drop.
Johnson again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Strip that ball. Strip that ball.
Hey, come
The
on.
slot man in motion right.
You at X. You at X.
Shift, shift. Back, back, back.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
43 is the mic. Get him, get him, get him. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Report.
Baby, that's baby shop. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. On first down, Drake. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
We changed it.
Check 24. Check 24. Deuce.
No, we changed it.
7 yards there and a first down.
Let's go.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
43 is the mic.
Here we go.
Tight left. Even. 4 down. Even.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
I got you.
40. Middle.
You gonna get this, boy?
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
You think you gonna get this?
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Freeze the mic.
Come on, boy.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Don't be scared of it.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Let's get it together. Let's get it together.
Switch.
180.
28. You.
Mike, 28. Mike, 28.
Get your swerve on.
28.
Mike, he's coming. Check in.
Sit on.
Mike,
180.
Mike, 28. Mike.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
28. Hey, let's get that ball, D.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st and goal, Drake. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
180.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Anthony Walker, given that O-line fits, he gets in there to drop him.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, They don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Hey.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. York now for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Hey, report.
Hey.
Here's Jackson to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Mike, 6.
54.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
59.
Sky. Check 6, Sky. Check safety.
Handoff up the middle. Hunt. 126 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Check 24. Watch 24.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Under 10. 10.
54 is down. He's coming. 26.
From the 38, Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play.
Let's go.
I'm here all day.
They run right side with Hunt, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. York on now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Just a gain of a couple there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
43 is the mic. Hey, Ozzy, check out. Night.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Quarterback, don't get nervous.
In motion left is Watkins.
Don't get nervous.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
24. Hey, 59. Watch 18.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And Watson's going to throw it here. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Yeah. We don't want none.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Kill.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Out.
Watson on 1st down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The York now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I'm coming. Coming. I'm coming.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 43 is the mic, boys. 43. Check, 43.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Four down. Alert. Mike's 43. let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
You at X. You at X. 3's the mic. 43's the mic. Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Here we go.
One last shot for Jackson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Browns come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it. We're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for Cleveland, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile,